Welcome to the Front Seven Rush Podcast. I'm your man Vince Ingram. Got my main man, superstar producer, big time B. John Kelly. We
Yo,
two peas in the pod today, man. The two best that's ever did it. You know what I mean?
hey, you ever heard that
Batman.
term, rock
Who?
out? Never mind. It's not appropriate. Let's rock out.
Yeah. Batman and Robin, Jordan and Pippen. You know what I mean? Amos and Astro. You know what I'm
Prime
saying?
time.
Yeah. That whole
Honey,
9 yard.
Honey and Badger.
All that. Scooby and Shaggy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah, it's on. What's up with little bro?
I'm good. I'm good. Man, just trying to have a little peace and serenity around here. Meditate every morning. Try to center myself.
Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
This is gonna be a cool little show right here, man, because I want to know a lot about that. You know what I mean? About the
Oh,
centering, about all that stuff. Cause you a Zen little brother. You know what I'm saying? I know you meditate, you know. Now let me ask you this. I mean, are you a heavy meditator? You in like what Russell Simmons, you like if you sit cross your legs and like all that type stuff or what?
yeah. So it depends. Some mornings I do yoga, and then that's a fairly new thing. Trying to get into yoga. Um,
Really?
you can meditate through stretching as well, but
Mm-hmm.
usually I sit there like legs crossed, or like I put my back up against something, leave my legs just flowing. It depends. It depends, and I will just sit there and focus on my breathing, clear
Mm-hmm.
my mind, and just 30 minutes to an hour, just try to just relax.
Now, are you focused enough where um people can come in the room, call your name, and you don't answer them, or are you not that focused?
Mm,
Now it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? You could be,
I know what
you
you
know,
mean. It's been a long time since I've got that deep to where I wouldn't notice, but I don't think that's the point. Like, I would notice, just ignore them. But I think a long time ago there was like once where I could really dive that deep where I
right?
didn't notice.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Now I think I find myself sometimes meditating while people are there. You know, because
Oh,
I can tune people out if I need to, but I think I do my best meditating when I'm by myself with the radio off in the
yeah.
car. You know.
Oh,
You just gotta stay focused, make sure you don't run over nothing. Now, when you meditate, you close your eyes or what?
yeah, I close my eyes. And hey, we got Nas. I close my eyes, and I I try to focus on nothing.
Hmm.
Nothing at all. I just clear my mind out, and if anything, I focus on my breathing and just making sure my body's relaxed. But I like what you're talking about with the driving, because I've tried that before too. Or not
Yeah.
tried it. I do it all the time. Just right. It's just you don't even feel the need to put on the radio. You
No radio.
just just like to drive and have that silence of no one talking, and you just
Right. Now let
focus.
me say this. I'm gonna tell you what it does for me. It it allows me to, think about the future. It allows me to put things in perspective, because I be trying to turn my mind off sometimes. My mind goes 100 miles an hour. I'm always got something on my mind. You know what I mean? But when I'm able to meditate, man, I can focus a little better and kind of figure out how I'm gonna do stuff from priority to non-priority. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What what
yeah.
what does what does it do to you? Just you know.
So it helps me. I feel like if I don't meditate, I think too much, and like from decision to decision, I
Hmm.
may I may fail to make a decision, or I may get frustrated faster. It's just meditation at the beginning of the day is kind of like having sex at the beginning of the day. It's like it wakes up without feeling tired or anything. It just relaxes me. So then I
Hey, Lewis, what's up, man? Wait, hold on, man. Stop. Hold on. Change back. Run back. So,
so
now the whole having sex thing. I mean, I don't understand what you mean. How do you compare the two?
so you know how having sex relaxes you, right? the endorphins literally, it's like hormones after you have sex, like your body relaxes,
I mean, I guess so. At the at the end of it all,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess so. Okay.
So it's like that. It clears my mind. Meditation clears my mind so that I
Hmm.
approach the day differently, you know,
Okay.
more calm. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I got you. I will let you have that.
Thank you.
I will let you have that, man.
I'm
So
trying to get
yeah,
Nas on the show, but
yeah.
yeah,
Just explain a little bit. Nas is trying to get on. He's having technical difficulties. Jared has some things going on, so you guys may get me and BJ tonight, which is great because when we do that, when we don't have as many other players on the field, we really want the listeners to chime in. What's up, Irv? What's up, man? That's my partner right there, Irvin Roger. What's up,
so
man? We really would like the listeners to chime in, man, and help us move the show along, with some questions and some
yeah,
suggestions and things like that. To love it. How you doing?
yeah,
She said I agree. I don't know who she agree with. Probably you, BJ. She
yeah.
likes
She's
agreeing.
probably agreeing with me. That's my best friend right there.
Right on. So Lewis said he done tried meditating so many times. I want to do it so bad, but I can never turn off my mind. And I think that's important, man. Especially as when you have a lot on you, man. You
Yeah,
have to be able to turn that down, man. Because
man.
BJ, I think at the end of the day, when some of these guys have a heart attack, when they have a stroke, it's because they can't turn their minds down, man. You know,
Right, right.
along with other stuff, bad diet and stuff like that. But
Yeah, of course.
man, just thinking about that stress and the things you're trying to keep in perspective and your day to day and the people you trying to be responsible for. Hey, man, that can be overwhelming. So, Lewis, man, you gotta, I don't know, watch some YouTube videos, man. Like I said, I
Hey,
just when I roll in my car, man, I turn the radio off, and when it's just me, and I get mine in. You know what I mean?
yeah. Whatever it takes. Some people they meditate by drumming or like rhythm or listening to music. So you don't
Right,
always have to necessarily turn off your mind. Just try to focus on something that you just bury yourself into.
right. Well, you don't think about nothing else. Your job, your personal life. Hey,
So,
fam, your personal life, nothing like that. Where you just it's just you and your thoughts, man.
yeah,
Your deep thoughts, not too stressful, but just your deep thoughts. You trying to
just
figure things
you
out.
and your mind.
I know you may want to woosah like Martin did.
Yeah.
Martin woosah, and then what's her name? Tina Turner did the no Ray Me uh da la so
Oh, you're
Dig
talking about the
May no Ray Me Nate Raymond Dig yo.
do re mi fa sol la ti.
Yeah, yeah. What
Yeah,
else? You know what I'm talking about. What
yeah,
did Tina
yeah.
Turner do? Name yang room don't so
Man. Oh, nonsense.
hey, it worked for her though, man.
Yeah, yeah, anything, whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah. So what fairness and meditation is definitely more than just yoga. It comes in many different forms, anything to clear your mind. That's right.
That's
And
true,
you have to have that.
true.
I know you, BJ, you starting a lot, you starting your business.
Yeah,
It's just a lot with that, man. Not to mention your day to day, trying to figure out where you're gonna get your money from, how to pay your bills, how to keep
need
this
it,
going. Hey man, it's a lot, man. It can be a lot.
right?
You know,
Isn't you can attest to this. Isn't running a business literally your life at that point? Like,
man, look, people don't realize, man, it's a 25-hour a day, 8-day a week hustle, man. You know what I mean? It's like when you stop physically, man, your mind is still going. You know what I'm saying? I don't stop, man. I don't stop. When I go to sleep, I'm thinking about front seven, or I'm thinking about misuses or H&I transport. I constantly have something I'm thinking about. When I'm gonna get this taken care of, when I'm gonna get that taken care
mhm,
of. You know, um,
can you afford to stop? Uh,
but unfortunately, you can't, man, because there is no when you run a business, there is no PTO like they have in you know on these jobs, paid time off and
None.
sick pay, and man, I don't work, I don't get paid. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's
Exactly. You don't work that day. You don't get paid.
Nothing.
You don't eat. You gotta every day you gotta work so that the next day you got
Yeah,
something. Of course, we know it doesn't work exactly like that, but that's the
yeah.
philosophy.
That's the
Like,
philosophy. And hopefully, um, you keep things in perspective where you don't do frivolous stuff, and you can kind of build you a nice little something. So when you don't work or can't work, then it's okay. But at the end of the day, meditation it helps, man. Just to bring it
meditate,
back home. Yeah,
right?
it
Now,
helps.
if you want to take it to another level, you could try yoga because then you're mixing your mind and your body, so that's a whole different level. But you don't even have to go that far. You could just honestly meditation. I think that's beneficial for everybody, just any age, any age.
Hey man, let me say this, man. First of all, Lewis, man, thank you, man. I love that, man. He say love front seven, man. That's cool. But BJ, I'm gonna be real with you, man. My body don't yoga, man.
Nah.
Hey, hey man, listen, I don't have the type of body that can yoga, bro. It just don't. I do good with man, I do good with stretching.
Man,
Just
how
hanging
much
down.
yoga have you tried?
I mean, I was forced to try it, when I was playing ball. They
Oh,
forced me
oh
to
yeah,
do
definitely,
it.
definitely.
But yeah, man, my body just don't bend in them type places. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got a little size on me now. I ain't no, you know,
Well,
I'm
it
I'm
depends.
I'm 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 a whole lot of man. So
They they, they got warrior yoga. It's like working out and yoga at the same time.
oh really? I've
Yeah,
never heard of that.
yeah,
I've never
yeah, yeah.
heard.
Look it up. Look it up. Yeah,
Okay,
I
I
think you
thought it
might.
was only just I mean, I see downward dog, and I'm not really trying to, you know, have my,
Mm,
be up in the air like that, man. You know
yeah,
what I'm talking
yeah,
about? It.
yeah, you just gotta be vulnerable to to life. And that's such a funny position that you can't be in that position and hold on to any type of like any type of insec not insecurity, but like manly, just like, oh no, I'm not doing that. Like once you go upside down as a man, like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
you're free. You're free.
Now, and see, Farron said you have to breathe and relax the muscles. I mean, I don't know. I've tried it, so I can actually say I tried it. But I don't know. Maybe I had bad teachers, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Maybe,
know. But you,
maybe.
you I guess you got to really get into it. I heard good things about it. Me personally, man, I'll go hit the treadmill and I mean, speaking of that, man, let me say this right quick, and this is free. This is
All
free.
right.
Um, listen, fellas, when you go to the gym, um, there is no time at all that you are it's cool to tuck your shirt in your shorts or your sweatpants. Okay. Hey man, BJ, I seen a couple guys the other day, man. They came to the gym and they had their shirts tucked in they sweatpants, man. I'm talking about tucked in they sweatpants. You know what I mean?
It's fashion, I guess,
Hey man, you
I
know what it you know what it does? It shows your age, man. You ain't seen no cats your age with their shirt tucked in. You know what I mean? If they
uh,
are, they some weirdos. But when you see a guy my age with his shirt tucked in, he's screaming, "Hey man, I was born in the '60s or the '70s, or early '80s."
you might be right. I looked up some Roaring 20 photos today, just some black and white, just old school photos.
Yeah,
Those were the types of people to go to the gym with their shirts tucked in.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Dolores, Gertrude,
yeah, yeah. All them Bernice. You know what I'm
Bernice.
saying? Yeah. I mean, it's just not, and I'm giving you that, fellas. I'm giving you that free. It's not cool, man. Nothing's cool about it. Just because you get older, you won't try to maintain your swag. You know what I'm saying? But when you come in the gym and you got your shirt tucked in and it's neatly pressed, first of all, who the hell presses they clothes to go to the gym, man. I ain't never seen nothing so crazy in my life.
You know what's funny? I used to iron my clothes every day before school when I was younger. And then I used to go to school and I see all these other guys, they got wrinkles and stuff. And they just, and I'm like, man, they look like they just let go, they just no societal pressures. They're just living free. And so I tried it and I was like, wow, okay. Not
Yeah.
all the time, but you don't gotta iron everything. I was ironing everything.
You
Everything.
and you know what, man? That's most of the time that's a country thing. So I'm surprised to hear you say that. Most
Mm,
times the guys in the country, they creases be so tight in their jeans, they walk in by themselves. You know what I mean? I'm
yeah.
talking about without a body. They just walk in.
Oh man, the shirt stands up by itself.
Oh my goodness, man. I don't know.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
sorry.
I got a cousin, man. I started calling him uh the Iron Man. Cause that joke could iron some clothes, boy. If he
Oh
could get a job just ironing clothes, he made a killing.
man, millionaire just off of ironing.
Hmm.
Man, what are
So,
we talking about?
well, listen. I want to talk about. So, I was looking at what is that CNN, right? I'm gonna talk
Yeah.
about this right quick before we jump into these folks, man. And they pulled up my boy DJ T's tax returns. I'm trying to see if any of the listeners can tell me how can this man get away with in 2016 paying $750 in taxes?
That's
How
amazing. That is
how
amazing.
most people are like, he's a crook, he's this or that. Hey man, I want to know what's your man. How do you do that?
Did you know I owed $80 at my first job that I worked for Kroger when I was 18? I owed 80.
You done paid more than he has. And he a
Eh,
billionaire.
oh my gosh, 750. And you know how much money he's making in a year.
Yeah.
So
BJ in 2010, his report said he got a return of $72 million. How does he do that, man?
72 million. What kind of money are you supposed to be paying off to receive 72 million back?
He had to be paying in 7 billion to get 72 million back.
But do you think he was?
No, his returns say he wasn't. I'm just, what, and like I said, man, I'm almost not knocking the dude. I'm just trying to figure out how you do it.
Honestly, at this point, it's like, man, just I want to join. I
Yeah,
want to join. Right.
yeah.
Where do I sign?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Lewis, I knew my Lord Lewis was gonna chime in. What he said, man, I don't know for sure. I think
Uh,
maybe he got a break for filing bankruptcy on his businesses. Jerry would know. Yeah, I know, man. J Dub would know, man. That
I
jive
wish
turkey, he not here.
Jared was on tonight.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's hey Lewis, man. It baffles me. I literally want to know, like, how this dude pull this kind of crap out, man. And he's never went to jail for it.
Man,
BJ,
do you think this is true? There's no law on record that says we have to pay taxes, and the higher ups know this. Is that a conspiracy?
you know what? I would assume she did her research if she put something out there like that. You know what
I
I'm
would.
saying? Yeah, I would assume. I would assume. I don't know. I hadn't done any research on it, myself, man. So
Yeah, me neither. But
I
I thought just off of no research, I thought paying taxes was a law because the IRS comes after people that don't pay their taxes.
you know what? But I do know the IRS is not government.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
they're just a created entity, man. You know what I mean? So I don't
Wow.
know. I
Just
don't
like
know.
credit. Credit isn't government. That's just a
Hmm.
entity. Amazing.
It is,
Amazing.
man. It's crazy, but how do we get that as people stopped? You know what I'm saying? If it's not something that we don't have to do, I mean, because they can't arrest all of us.
Something society has adopted, so it just becomes a rule.
It just becomes a rule, man. We just stepping and fetching, falling in line. You know what I
Man.
mean? It's crazy, man. What Stampede say? He said, I think it.
He said, I think CEOs get over with that all the time. For example, in 2010 to 2011, Oracle's founder and CEO Larry Ellison made only $1 in salary, but
Wow.
earned over 77 million in other forms of compensation. So in some cases, in lieu of a salary, the executives receive stock options. So I get it. That's how he's getting around taxes, right?
Ah, man. Hey, woo, I want them guys accountants, man. If they can get off like that and not go to jail,
Man,
hey, more power to them, man.
man.
More power to them. Shit, them jokers be coming at me every year. So I don't know how they get it done, man.
I
It's
owed $80. How I want to flip the scale.
yeah. You at least get your $80 back. You
At
know what
least
I'm saying?
I
It's
was 17, I think. Had my
right.
first job at Kroger. I was like, I'm gonna get a tax return. My first tax return. Man, my
Mm.
mom helped me out with it. It said $80. I said, Mom, what did you do? I knew I shouldn't have had you help me with this. so then so then I went to someone else. Same thing. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah. But BJ, you ain't got no kid. You ain't head of the house. You ain't. I mean, they feel like, look, little guy, you can get us on this money back. It's
I
crazy.
need
It's
I
crazy,
need
man.
that.
The whole thing is crazy. Speaking of getting money back, man. So you got Travis Scott. He's doing that McDonald's deal,
Yeah.
and so he was fined $100 for because he was just trying to do a little promotional deal, and 500 people showed up. I mean, they heard it was Travis Scott, so people came from everywhere, right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
nice.
and it wasn't even his fault, but they fined him $500, man. Hey man, these people not playing, man.
Wait, how much? 500?
I mean, $100.
So this is ridiculous. What's the point of fining him for only $100? What's the point? What what's happening?
BJ, I guess that. I mean, that's never been a law, so they kind of have to go as make the rules as they go, like you said.
I'm surprised they went so low.
$100.
Yeah,
Well, I
I'm
mean, if they can't charge him 10,000, then charge just a regular Joe Schmo for having a party more than that. So 9 times out of 10, when they charge these people at these little get-togethers, they probably charging them $100. So Farron says somebody said Travis need to make a hygiene. What's that?
oh, somebody said Travis needs to make a hygiene collaboration so that people can stop being musty. I guess she's saying that Travis has so much clout and so much influence that if he starts a hygiene move,
Yeah.
we could really change some smells around here.
It's amazing, man, how some of these young guys, man, have all of this influence, man. You know what I mean? This guy, how he get a burger? How you
Yo,
get a burger deal?
apparently, he sold a lot of merch around that too, like shorts and shirts with like the burger on it and stuff, like all types of stuff. I think he sold like a tray, like a little food tray with his like name and stuff on it. Yeah, yeah, man. And then he also had a deal with Fortnite, a big gaming thing. So Travis Scott is just raking in
He
the money.
doing he doing well, huh?
Man, yes, yes.
Okay, okay. He's a young brother too. That's the girl. That's the one that was messing with the little Kardashian girl, right?
Yeah, from
Okay,
Houston too. Represent from Houston.
okay, okay. I can't keep up with who is who, man.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
knew one of them was dealing with the little Kardashian. Stuck a baby in her.
That was him. That
That
was
was
him.
him.
He's living a successful life, I would say.
Yeah, sound like he good with it.
Yeah.
Sound like he good with it. So hey man, really quick, man, I want to talk about so this Deion Sanders thing. I just want to talk a little bit about it. So Coach Prime is like what they like to call it. Like I was telling Nas, I hate Nas missed out on this show, man, but he already had. Remember we was talking about high influence guys going to Jackson State.
Right.
So he had a guy that had committed to Mississippi State, which is a D1 division college,
Mm.
in the SEC, and he decommitted to Mississippi State to go down there to go to Jackson State.
That's what
So
you said would happen.
it's gonna be a lot of that, man. It's gonna be a lot of it. that's just the start. I think that's just the start. You, especially with what we going through right now with these Black lives and all that. They want a lot of these top tier athletes to go to
Yep.
HBCUs, and yeah, they don't have all the bells and whistles and the big facilities and all that type of stuff,
They
man.
could.
But
They could.
yeah, they could. Number one, number two, they feel like they can make a difference. Because right now, a lot of them are trying to figure out what can I do to make a difference,
Right. Right.
and them signing with a HBCU is one. You know what I mean? So that's just one. So we gonna keep our ear to the street and see who else decides to go down there with Prime.
So put this into perspective for me. So you said he decommitted from Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So is that in the same conference?
No, Mississippi State is D1. It's in a much higher, more higher profile division, the more high profile
So
conference. Yeah,
he dropped division for the name.
yeah, yeah,
Man.
yeah, yeah. And
All
so
right.
yeah, I mean, like I said, man, that's just gonna be start of it. You know, this guy gonna bring in some top tier recruits, man. We're gonna hide and watch. I really believe that. I really believe that.
Heck
So
yeah.
the lovely say, so Lewis say Travis Scott overrated. Yeah, he like Pimp C, UGK, Fat Pat. Yeah, them guys I like too. Lewis must be around my age. Uh, the lovely say put a black rap on anything it will sell.
True. True.
I don't know. He might sell chips.
Yeah. Well, that's all they put their name on though. If they put it
It,
on
it,
something else,
it depends on what they put him on and who the black rapper is. You know what I mean? I think.
that's true. I
You
mean,
know.
Kanye West, he put his face on some shoes and bam, not literally, but his
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. Yeah. Farron said rappers have so much influence and rarely use it for the right thing. That's true. I agree with that. Yeah,
Yep.
a lot of rappers, man, they own some other stuff. Part
And
and
crazy. I don't get it, but whatever. That's the same thing as NFL players getting all that money and then spending 90% of it in a very short amount of time. It's like same thing, I think.
exactly. Stampede said that's right, man. Mooka Maker, I forgot about him. He's a basketball player. He's going to Howard versus UCLA. So that's what I'm saying. He's going to another top tier basketball guy is going to a black college.
Okay.
Howard, yeah,
Okay.
going to Howard. Yeah. So
That's
yeah, I think it's just a start because a lot of them want to make a difference, man.
and for them to be high tier and
Hmm.
go to that school, the recruiters have no choice but to go to that school.
They have
They
no
they
choice
they,
because that's
they
that's
pay
what the
watch,
talent is. Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's
I
what the
like that.
talent is. It's going to make the HBCUs more competitive. It's going to, once, I think going to be a process. It ain't just going to be overnight. But
Right.
once a lot of the top tier black athletes start going to these schools, then it's going to make the TV, put these guys on TV, man, because that's what people going to want to see.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
like that because it brings them to us.
yeah.
Instead of us leaving our network or circle to
Mm-hmm.
go
Mm-hmm.
into majority completely opposite of your race or other
Right.
race. you
Right.
know come to me,
Mm-hmm.
where I'm majority in my race. It's like I don't know how to put that into words, but
Yeah, we know a little bit more about each other's culture, and they kind of can a lot of the coaches at these schools going to be able to relate to where some of these kids are coming from. You know what I mean? Some of the neighborhoods they're coming from and stuff like that. So, it should be an easier transition.
mm,
They should be able to handle a lot of these guys, attitudes a lot better that comes from these different neighborhoods and stuff like that. So I think it may be. I mean, it's still gonna be a process, but I think it's a step in the right direction, man. And not to take anything away from Alabama or LSU or Texas or none of that. I still want them. They're gonna prosper as well. They're gonna keep prospering like they do, but this will give a lot of the HBCUs put a lot of them on the map. bring some money into they programs and stuff like that. So we just want to spread it around, BJ. You know what I
Spread it
mean?
around. Spread the love. Spread the
Just
love.
spread the love, man. Just spread the love. Spread
Man,
speaking of spread the love, so this week, man, they had made like a little I don't know, it was a breakthrough, so to speak. So we had a female coach. I mean, yeah, female coach when the Washington Redskins played the Cleveland Browns this week, right?
mhm.
So you had Jennifer King with the Washington Redskins. She's a female coach, not a head coach, but a position coach. And you had Callie Brunson with the Cleveland Browns on the other side. And then you had a female um, referee, or
Ooh,
female, yeah, female official, man. So,
yeah.
big time breakthrough, man. You got the females coming through, and you have so many of the females, man, who a lot of them, they want to do that type of stuff, because
Yeah.
back in the day, they wasn't hiring no female coaches to coach no football team, no NFL teams, man.
It'd be more likely
You
for
know,
pigs to fly, right? I mean,
it'd be what now?
it'd be more likely for pigs to fly.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
You
it's
know?
just no, even when I played ball, man, I ain't think a female could tell me how to play my position. I just didn't.
And she could be way better, and right, but at that time, that opportunity didn't exist, and now it does. And now, like, boom, they're coming in. And so you said there was two female coaches.
It was a female. It's a female coach for the Washington football team. I'm sorry, I said Washington Redskins. Washington football team. Her name is Jennifer King, and
Jennifer
then
King,
Cleveland Browns. You have Callie Brunson, and they both coaches, man.
both in the stadium.
Yeah, at the same
That's
time.
history. That's
So
history.
they took pictures together along with the official, with the female official. Now, now I gotta keep it funky. You know what I mean? And I don't know about now. The time now would be a little bit better to, easier to, a little easier to accept, because all they got to do is learn the position. Now, can they demonstrate? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, man. I would
Mhm.
like to get a female coach on the show. We're gonna see if we can
Cool.
make that happen, man. But it was a good thing this weekend, man. They would seem to be very excited. I mean, people was talking
So,
about it.
so you're all about them being there, but you got the main important question. You're like, okay, so what what can you do?
You
Let me
want
see. Let me see you in
you
action.
exactly. I want to know what can you do, but I mean nowadays, because you have a lot of coaches never played the game. They
Mhm.
just know the game. They just studied and love the game so much that they learned everything about the game. So, I mean, you can definitely have coaches, that never played a down of football in their lives, and clearly, these females never played that type of football. They may have played some type of football, which allowed females to play, but they've never played like an NFL football. But if you can teach me how to go downhill playing linebacker, more power to you. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
obviously these ladies can do that. You know, so
So they're head coaches.
no, 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 no.
See, that's what I was. So they're coaches, but maybe what, like a
They're
assistant,
like they're like
certi-
position coaches. They
Okay.
may
Fantastic.
coach running backs, or they may coach wide receivers or linebackers, or
Cool though. That's cool though.
that's
So
real cool.
are they the first?
Hmm. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Wait. So why do we only hear about them when they're on the field? Why we don't know when they got hired? We don't know like then?
Well, I mean, no, I don't know when they got hired, but I mean, there's nothing to talk about until they on the field, because
Hmm.
it's such a milestone for in history, man. It just I think we finna have a lot more of it though. We finna have a lot more of it.
Heck yeah.
Uh,
Especially after you see them in action, and you're like, hey, they are just as equivalent as a man in that role.
Yeah,
And honestly, like, okay, let me ask you. So, right, never has been a female head coach, right?
never. Mm-mm. Mm.
Um, has there ever been a black head coach? Tony Dungy,
Oh
right?
yeah, it's plenty. Yeah, it's been plenty of black
Twenty,
head coaches.
20?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay, cool.
yeah,
It's that time. It's that time. Not saying they had to come before or after one another, but I mean,
yeah,
women's rights has been a long time. Like, it's that time. I mean, we shouldn't only see women on the field for medical and like and being doctors and stuff and like
yeah,
nurses out there. We
yeah.
let's see a female head coach grabbing their players' face masks and saying, "Get back in the game."
Yeah, you would think, huh? I don't think that's gonna happen. But
You know?
uh, I mean, you eventually they're gonna have some female head coaches. But I don't know, man. What I don't know. It's hard to talk about. I mean, it's hard for me to fathom because I'm not from that era. But
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to some young men who actually have had a female coach. I mean, just listening to some of the players talk, they like, man, Coach so and so, man, she good with it. So I guess as long as you able to get the job done, man, these guys they don't care. That's the way I would be. I wouldn't care as long as they handle the job.
Yeah, definitely,
You know
definitely.
what I mean? So I mean that's it's just starting, but I think it's gonna continue, man. I think it's gonna continue. So
Let it.
so check this out, man. Back to you, boy. DJT real quick. I was checking this out. Now I got a question for you. I was hoping Jared Nas was gonna be on for this, but so what's the guy named Mike Cohen, right?
Mark Cohen, yeah.
So he was on The View, and apparently back when his daughter was 2015. Now you let me know how you would handle this, BJ. I want the listeners to chime in on this as well, man.
Okay.
Stampede, Lewis, Phenomenal Farron,
Oh,
the
and anybody else watching that doesn't normally comment, please,
anybody chime in
please.
on this because this is a trip to me. So apparently, um, he was on the tennis court. Trump was on the tennis court with Mike Cohen, and Mike Cohen's 15-year-old daughter was on her way walking off the court.
Mhm.
And Trump made the comment, make little remarks about, how nice she was, but he was a lot more explicit and what he would do to her. Now,
Whoa.
yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Now, if you had a daughter, BJ, now this is your boss. I want you to keep this in perspective. Don't just go off your emotion right now and
right,
my
right.
your whole dad thing and if they were me, I would I'll leave all that out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to put it in perspective. Like this was your boss, because this was this guy's boss at the time, and he
Mm,
said this not unknowingly. Now, I can say Trump didn't know that this was old boy's daughter. You know what
right.
I mean? He just thought he was having locker room talk with the guy, but it just turns out this was the guy's daughter. So even let's say it's your daughter or your wife,
Mhm.
and your boss, while your daughter or your wife is walking off the tennis court, say, "Man, look at that fat so and so. And she got a
Yeah.
nice rump on her.
Right, right.
Man, I wouldn't mind if boy, I'd do something to that boy. Look at here, look at here." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well, let's just stick with the 15-year-old daughter. 'Cause that's worse, than
yeah,
just
that's worse. That's
talking
worse.
about somebody's wife. So, I mean, could you reframe yourself from putting this dude in a chokehold at the time?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty passive. I like to settle things as amicable as possible at first.
Mm,
So, and plus he's my boss, right? So,
he's your boss.
I'm just trying to inform him, and I'm like, obviously he doesn't know, and this is inappropriate. This is a young girl first off. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and much more my daughter, right? So I just inform him. I'd be like, "Sir, that is my daughter you're talking about." So you know,
So definitely you would make him aware
oh yeah, definitely,
at the
definitely.
time. It not later on, but right there you'd make him aware.
Right then and there. Oh, you think I would? Oh, you to sit there. What did he do?
Dude didn't do nothing. That's what I'm saying. He didn't make him aware. And
Whoa,
roll with it. He just rolled with it.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
weird. For you not to say something, you might as well. I don't. I'm not gonna say that, but you're basically uh, approving of it. You're approving of it.
So one of the interviewers, one of the ladies from the show said, if you had to do it again, what would you do? And of course, he like I'd smack the hell out of him.
No, he wouldn't have.
So she was like, well, why you didn't do that then? He was like, now this is what the dude said.
Mhm.
He said pretty much what he was saying was, well, I got some skeletons too, and so I just kind of let it go. So exactly.
He shouldn't have said that.
That what he said something to that nature. He didn't say that verbatim,
Okay,
but he
okay.
said something to that nature. You know what I mean?
Uh still that doesn't make sense. No, 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 that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So me personally, man. I mean, if I'm the dude I am right now,
mhm.
you know what I'm talking about, and even if he's my boss, um, I'm not gonna go ham on him, but I'm gonna say, man, that's my daughter, dude. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, a
Why?
little stern, but not like
Yeah, why? You tripping with yourself.
yeah,
But after that, if he was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry," okay, we cool. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
right.
But if he would have, cause he seemed like type of dude to me get fly with it.
Mm.
I'm talking about DJT. He seemed like type of dude. He'd be, that might would get fly with it. At that point, I'm finna lose my job anyway. Somebody going on.
Honestly, he seems like the type where he'd be like, "Oh, whoa, that is your dog.
Yeah, yeah,
That came out of you? Oh,
yeah.
wow."
Yeah. Man, I might be your son-in-law for a little bit. He
Ah,
seemed like that type.
yeah, he does. Yeah, at that point, oh man, I don't even know because I'd have to be in that position, but I would think it would escalate for sure. It would escalate. Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow.
Hmm. So Stampede says, oh,
I
he agree
agree
with
with
you,
you,
John.
John. Haha. As long as he doesn't explicitly know that it's my daughter he's commenting on, I wouldn't choke him out, but I definitely let him know immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have to, man.
We both said the same thing. Like it's just it's a professional setting and you kind of
Mhm.
got to go, okay, he might not know. Let's just let's just do the first step. Inform him.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Say,
second
man.
step. Man.
Yeah, that's a hard one, man. That's a hard one. That dude is something serious, man. I you never know what you'll do, man, till you in a certain position. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
just never know. You just never know, man. You just never know. He,
Ugh, did you see this?
he's a scumbag.
Look, he's done creepy stuff with Ivanka, his daughter. He said in an interview the main thing that him and his daughter had in common was sex.
Really?
I would have to look that up. I don't want to just believe it, but I've heard some things similar to that. So, if that's true,
Yeah, that's a whole nother level, man. That's a whole nother level. We don't even want to. That's above our pay grade.
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Oh, okay. Hey, this is just to continue with that.
Hmm.
Sammy brought up a good point. That's a child. Okay, so first we were just talking from the perspective like that's my daughter,
Right.
but do you approach him about the fact that he's also talking about an underage girl?
I'm pretty sure I would, bro. I mean, I don't see that ending well for most cats. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't see that anywhere. Like, man, it's a 15-year-old gal, man. What's up with you? You know,
Yeah.
you would think so anyway. And you less than a man if you don't. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Job or no job.
I mean, I
Job or
would
no job.
like again, I would have to say like while I'm informing him, I'd be like, okay, so you also know that she's underage, so that's completely inappropriate. But there's a certain line where it's also your boss where it's like it depends. Like I'm gonna say something, but how far you go is how much you want to keep that job.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, you pretty much might well get ready to lose your job because most guys going. And so yeah, I don't know why that guy didn't, man. I mean, it's just you know
Eh,
you
man,
never know till you get in the situation. We can all day sit up here and be like, we do this and we'll do that. But when you get in a situation, Sammy, Lou, Stampede, BJ, I mean, you might be so caught off guard with it, you might be like, whoa, just tripped out about the whole thing. Yeah, exactly, man.
I
Exactly.
don't know. I mean, it's probably the money, right? Always comes down to money.
It's always the money. It's always the money. So this lady in Louisville police major, Bridget, I don't know if I'm saying her name right. Hallaham,
Yeah.
Hallahan. She says ANTFA and BLM are punks. And
Hmm.
for it's over with, they're gonna be washing our cars. And I think she meant, white people, right?
Hmm.
And so I,
Man,
I kept reading this story, and apparently she's on her way out. So she took
she got
upon
fired.
herself. Well, no, she was already retiring or something.
Oh, so she made a last statement.
She made a last statement, man. She made a last statement. But you know how a lot of these what y'all call them Karens are saying this stuff, and man, these people are going after them, man. They we don't want them to have no pension. We don't want them to have this. We don't want them they losing their jobs. So that was a pretty bold move by her. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm curious. I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that story.
Well,
See how it turns out.
I got the story right here. So, Bridget Wallahan has been relieved of command of the Louisville Metro Police Department's 5th Division, blah, blah, blah.
Mm.
2 days after there was a report that she insulted protesters in an email to other officers. So, this was an email. What she said in the email, here's what she said, right?
Mm-hmm.
These Antifa and Black Lives Matter people, especially the ones who just jumped on the bandwagon yesterday because they became woke, uh, do not deserve a second glance or thought from us. Our little pinky toenails have more character, morals, and ethics than these punks have in their entire body. Do not
Mm.
respond to them. If we do, we only validate what they did. She said, don't make them important because they are not. They will be the ones washing our cars, cashing us out at the Walmart, or living in their parents' basement playing Call of Duty for their entire life. So this is just a very emotionally charged email. So
Yeah.
wow, wow.
It's kind of like when I said that the dude that come in on our show had man titties. Pretty much the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, basically,
Live with his mama, got man titties, stuff like that. So,
basically.
that's basically what she was saying. That these are zeros. None of them are heroes, and they gon' they probably don't work, don't have jobs. I mean, hey, freedom of speech. What can you do?
Uh that's really dumb though for her to do that.
Yeah,
I guess she thought, oh, it's an email. My police officers are gonna keep this private. Nothing stays private.
man. Listen, I don't know what she was thinking. Maybe she got a big nest egg. Say we don't know,
Hmm, I don't
and
know.
want to put that on there. Salmon says they can put a freeze on her retirement. I don't
Yep,
know.
yep.
Maybe they can. For saying that, I don't know. I
Hmm.
don't think so. Can they?
I don't know. I mean, they have, like you said, they still have control of her. I would guess. So, I mean, whoever the boss is above her, right?
Maybe so, man. Maybe so. But she's a fool though. She should have said that in in her living room with her girlfriend,
Yeah,
her
yeah.
husband or something, or wife or whatever she rocking with.
And you know, if she emailed that, what she really wanted to say was 10 times worse.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
So, so man,
No doubt about it.
can you imagine that? You're a professional. You're sending that to other people. Like a police officer is still a job. It's not a
Yeah,
personal like board to just post on. Like when you send an email, you can't send emails like that to your colleagues. They are her colleagues.
yeah, exactly.
What the heck?
Yeah, she gonna be in for something with that one. Bless her heart.
Oh man,
She gonna have to deal with that, man. She
that's
gonna
dumb.
have to deal with it.
That's dumb. Hey, if we could give donkey of the day, maybe we got to create something. We
Yeah,
should give it to her.
yeah. We're gonna have to come up with something like that, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Because Charlamagne maybe done already gave it to her. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah,
But he
I
can't
know.
give them to everybody. We got some people we want to give them to.
That's right. That's right. So when you went to Vegas a couple maybe year or two ago, right?
Yeah. Well, 3 years ago now. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. It goes fast, don't it, man?
Yeah, I don't like that.
It goes fast.
I don't
I,
like that.
so I'm checking out this TV show of the day, man. And one thing that I do know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the listeners that have been to Vegas, man, you got to take some money with you when you go to Vegas. If you really want to have a good time, you got to take you some money with you when you go to Vegas.
Hmm.
So Marshawn Lynch was in Vegas doing a little, just a little promo thing. Now, would you see yourself? Now, let's say you got the money, BJ. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, cause you got to get ready, man. It's gonna be, coming up here shortly. You're gonna have money where you can do frivolous things. That's the way you
I'm
got to
headed
think.
to Vegas with 50,000 disposable. Let's just go. Yeah.
Just to kick it. The 50 large is just to kick it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they got a burger in Vegas that's 12. They got one $777, and then they have one that's $1,200. A burger, a burger, man, a burger. So I'm sitting here watching this guy make this burger, man, and I'm just like, are you freaking kidding me? He got like little
Who's
stewed
buying that?
tomatoes, and I mean, Marshawn Lynch was eating it. He didn't buy it, but
Wait, he didn't buy it. Oh, I get it. Yeah, because they gave it to him for free,
they
right?
gave it to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
burger was $1,200, man. I was just amazed because
Man.
as many times I've been to Vegas, I don't deal with nothing like that. I didn't even know they had stuff like that going down in Vegas. But
Let's see. All right, so we got a $1,200 burger here. All right, I got the article. Big Bucks Burger costs $1,200, but it's
mm,
for a good cause, apparently. Hmm. Okay. Did you see that part? Apparently, it's for a good cause.
I didn't see
So
that part.
let's see. What is the good cause? All the proceeds from the sales of the burger will be donated to Ronald McDonald House of Las Vegas. I don't. Is that
Oh,
a like?
that's charity. Yeah,
Cool.
that's little kids. That's a kids.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool. Cool. Okay.
yeah.
All right. So the burger is available through the end of the year, and all the proceeds go there. So okay. I mean, I guess
Oh, so
1,200
that's okay.
burger.
I got it. I got it.
That's cool. That's
I
cool.
got it. That's why they doing it then. So that's you pay for the burger, and I guess $7 go to the burger, and the other 11 1100 and $93 go to charity. Okay.
No, is it even a good burger? Like, is it big? Is it what is it?
Hey,
Normal?
man, listen, the burger I saw, I might wouldn't even pay $7 for
That's
it. You know what I mean? For real.
charity. That's charity for real. They gave you a little double cheeseburger that looks like a squished McDonald's burger for $1,200.
Well, they
That's
put they put all of this, rosemary and all that crap on there, man. Lewis say $1,200 burger better be dipped in gold and come with 3 wishes.
And
and BJ.
wait, wait, I don't think he meant me.
I don't think so either.
I think he meant something else.
I don't think so
Uh,
either.
hey, honestly, $1,200 burger better come dipped in gold. I mean, people eat gold. I've never tasted it, but apparently people eat like things sprinkled in gold.
BJ, I never heard that in my life.
Yeah, yeah. People eat like gold stuff, just like gold shakes and fries and chicken wing. You've never seen the golden chicken wings?
No, man. I'm telling you, talking about battered and golden brown.
Gold like actual no. Gold. They put gold over the chicken wings. It's like a foil or I don't know how they do it, but
Yeah, I've never heard that. Never heard that.
check it out. Here, I'm gonna show you a picture of it. It's it's really interesting. Man, oh man. All right, here we go. You've never seen this before.
I've never seen that, man.
Oops, there we go. Golden chicken wings. Golden. Golden.
What, that some type of mustard or something?
No. No, it's actual gold.
Man, get out of here, man. You must think my name Willie Plankhead.
No, 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 it's actual gold.
What?
Yeah, apparently you can eat it.
BJ, that's not no, man. I mean,
Yes, yes,
you
yes.
believe that, man? I got a river to sell you in, a bridge to sell you in Pakistan.
Sell me in Nigeria. Oh yeah, pack. Hey, look, man, you can look it up. It's real. People are eating gold foil and look, sprinkled gold on ice cream and desserts. That's a thing. People are eating gold.
I've never heard of that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Mm-hmm.
never heard
Oh,
that, doc.
you probably heard about this one, Goldschlager. The
Yeah,
alcohol.
I've had that.
So you drank gold.
Man, get out of here, man.
You drank it. You got an expensive lifestyle. Look at you drinking gold flakes.
Get out of here with all that, man. I've had shots of gold slogger, brother.
Shots of gold. Look at you. Just you might as well take a shot of diamonds too.
I guess so.
Look at that. It's on the show with 2 Chains, the most expensivest ish. Yeah, 2 Chains.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, 2 Chainz did have that little show, didn't he? Where
Oh
he
yeah.
was doing expensive stuff. Yeah, for real.
Did you see what Lewis said? I can't put that up.
Oh yeah. I
Uh,
if I know gold is got literally got gold on it, man. I think y'all yanking my chain though.
no. You literally drink it.
I think you cats yanking my chain, man. I was born that night, not last night. You know what I mean?
Oh, Stampede's right. Gold leaf. It's like that crepe paper. Like however, like we also eat iron and other elements. There's aluminum in our deodorant, stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I I actually heard that the aluminum thing gives people Alzheimer's,
It's got to give you some.
right? I mean,
Yeah,
why is that there? Please take it out. There's got to be
man.
a better way. There's got to be a better way.
It's got to, man. So, man, let's talk real quick about this debate tomorrow. We're not gonna be back until Wednesday, so we want to know what the predictions is. We want to know what y'all think, and we want to know if I think it's gonna be hilarious. What's this guy named, BJ? I wrote it down because I wanted to ask you about him. What's his name?
The host,
The host. Yeah, yeah.
said Wallace. Let's see what's his name. Um, let me look it up. Let me look it up. You might get it before me. Um,
I had it wrote down. I don't know
host.
what's wrong with it. But he's going.
Chris Wallace.
Chris Wallace.
Chris Wallace.
Man, look, he gonna have his hands full of them two right there.
Man.
'Cause you know Trump, man. You ask him what color is the sky.
Oh man, his answers
That
there.
joke gonna be all over the place, man. I hate. I'm gonna be working, but I'm gonna try to watch it while I'm working if I can.
Now I don't know anything about this Chris Wallace guy. I don't know anything about him, but he doesn't look like he's gonna handle Trump very well.
Well, I know he's a journalist. Maybe he's a top tier journalist or something. I'm not.
Maybe.
J-Dub would know all of that, man. But um, yeah, I mean, I don't think they picked him for nothing. He must got credentials to deal with that cat, man.
Or what if they picked him because it's just going to be that much more entertaining watching Biden and Trump overtalk him?
I think it's definitely gonna be entertaining, and I don't think they're gonna get nothing accomplished.
Nothing, nothing.
I think that you know Trump is instead of him just trying to be talk like he got some sense. I think he gonna be trying to talk fast, man, like a hustler.
Yeah.
I think that's his biggest problem, man. He tried to come off like a hustler instead of just trying to keep it real. And that other cat, I think he just don't really know. Biden,
Biden, yeah.
I
Uh,
think I,
there,
I think he's just not too sharp, man.
there's a video. Okay, so I don't know if you've seen this, but Trump had a press conference where they asked him, a journalist asked him if he was going to have a peaceful presidential transfer or whatever if he lost the election, right? To
Mhm.
peacefully transfer power over, you know how Obama had to peacefully transfer over, right?
Yeah,
And Trump said, well, he basically gave his answer, like you said. He was like, there won't even have to be a transfer if they do the ballots right, you know, and he's like peaceful. He never gave an answer, right? And
yeah.
so Biden, a journalist approached him like on some TMZ type stuff, put the camera in his face while he's walking. They're like,
Mhm.
"Hey, did you hear Trump's remarks?" And then Biden, it's hilarious because his remark, it's so cool, but at the same time, it makes it look worse for him. He has his mask on and everything, and he's like, "What country is this?" So I mean, you understand he's saying like he's what country is this? You know that's
Yeah,
not how it works, right? But
right.
for Biden of all people to say that, it just makes it hilarious because he already calls him a sleepy Biden and stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
he has another clip to use against him.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
and he really played it cool and real smooth, so he actually looked like he was asking, "What country is this?" So
Right.
it's just a funny clip. But anyways,
It's definitely gonna be made for TV, man.
oh man.
It's gonna be made for TV. You asked Trump. Um, so what do you think about healthcare? In the country, he's gonna be like, last week when I got out of bed, I was saying to myself, "This is gonna be a beautiful day, and I can't wait to go to the shop, go shopping today." And you know what? I think I'm gonna buy a new car, and then me so and so go fly kite.
That's
Man.
that was pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good, man.
What you know what I mean?
Man, man. I'm I'm losing.
Hey,
I'm
fake
losing you,
question.
man. You're starting to glitch now. Oh
What
man,
that's about?
you're frozen completely.
What? Are you serious, man?
Wait,
Are you
you're
for real?
back. I mean, your voice is here. Your voice. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, you're coming back. You're coming back.
It's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's the storms, man. I woke up this morning, all
Yeah,
gray skies.
yeah. Real quick, let's run through some of these questions. So Lewis said, remember Donna Brazile gave Clinton all the debate questions. Da, 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 da. Hope this ain't the same. Biden is senile. Yeah, I
Biden.
agree.
Oh man, Biden is wow, wow.
Yeah,
Liver spots.
yeah. He a different kind of dude. The lovely
Mhm.
say Biden will start glitching. Yeah, I can see him.
He's gonna
I
be talking. He's like, well, I, I, I,
can yeah, 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 yeah. Wallace, I mean Stampede says Wallace is legit. Okay. He legit Democrat who has a show on
okay,
Fox. Okay.
okay,
Even
all right,
handed journalist. Okay. So he's equipped for the job. That's what's up. Salmon
great.
said fly a kite. I don't know what the hell that means.
He was laughing at what you said.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. He right. Hey, okay, man. That's Trump though, BJ. He all over the place, man.
Oh,
But see,
oh,
have you ever met a cat? Just somebody you know, could be a family member, a friend, one of your pops partners, anybody, man. That just they do a lot of talking, but they don't say much. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
They just
yeah,
do a lot of talking.
yeah. And it's funny because usually it's the people that try to tell a joke and like and they'll talk or they'll tell a story and it'll be
Yeah,
so pointless and you're sitting there like,
yeah, yeah,
so what are you telling me?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's Trump, man. That's
Like
Trump.
that is him. That is
Yeah,
him. You
yeah,
ask him a question. What color is the sky?
yeah, yeah. He gonna be like, so um
The
I was
sky is
thinking
like
about,
this.
yeah. I mean, that's the sky's great. It's just awesome. It's just, I mean, and this is just an awesome place to live. This is the greatest country in the world, and I'm so proud to be here. You'd be like, man, what's that? What color is the sky, man?
The sky is whatever color Americans see the sky as, because
Yeah,
the sky over America means another blessed day.
yeah. Lewis said, "What's the over under on how many times Biden said? Come on, man. Yeah, probably at least 10 times.
Oh
Yeah,
man, we have to have a counter on how many times Biden says, "Come on, man,"
yeah.
and maybe how many times Trump says, "Great."
Oh yeah, probably 25.
Man,
You know what? This is just great. This is just great. This is the greatest country. It's the greatest country. It's crazy. Man. It's crazy. So listen, man. Y'all check this out tomorrow, man. So we can talk about it on Wednesday, man. So we can
yeah,
talk about it on Wednesday. Hey, man, BJ, great show, man. Listeners, thank you so much for chiming in. We appreciate it a lot. It was BJ and I today. We left them other cats way behind. You know what I mean?
hopefully they'll be back Wednesday so we can talk after
Hopefully,
the debates and you know.
hopefully, man. But this way, I love it, man. When we can get to all the questions, all the statements and stuff, man. And I think this is awesome, man. I like interacting with everybody, man. But we're gonna get out of here, BJ, man. And you have a good night and check out that debate, brother. And
I
we'll see
will.
y'all when we see you on Wednesday.
Hey everybody, the debate streams almost everywhere. You can even catch it on Facebook and YouTube. The local channels, news channels, all of them, they're going to be streaming it everywhere. So just turn on something and you'll see it.
And make sure everybody register to vote for real.
Register
Get
to
that
vote.
in.
All right.